Welcome back. Now on crime. A petition of attempted murder, threat of life and assault was reported against some suspected criminals of the recently concluded primary election of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) for Adavi House of Assembly State constituency of Kogi State. The suspected attackers are Sheidu Ovurevo Abara, Ismaila Yakubu Ochu, Abdullahi Ochau and Abdurrahman Badams. The suspects were presented to the court for the first time on Wednesday, 27th July, and they were subsequently remanded in police custody for further investigation. Our reporter has more.
At about 7 p.m. on the 22nd of May 2022, the petitioners Sadiq Hassan and Usman Yahaya, alongside other supporters of their group, were said to be at the Community Secondary School, or Gaminana, in Adavi local government area of Kogi State, the venue of the Adavi State Assembly primary election of the PDP, when the suspects, amidst others, arrived at the venue, chanting war songs to intimidate, instill fear, and make the petitioners feel unsafe. The suspects, along with other members, were said to have attacked the petitioners, leaving Hassan Sadiq with a deep machete cut on his head, while the other, Usman Yahaya, also sustained another deep cut on his hand and were later rushed to the hospital for treatment. Speaking at the premises of the Magistrate Court, Lokoja, Kogi State, a private legal practitioner representing the nominal complainant, Abdulaziz Tijani Ahmed, described such an attack as uncalled for and provocative. He said Sadiq Hassan and his group, who were supporting a particular aspirant, were forcefully chased out of the venue of the PDP House of Assembly primary election with various degrees of injuries. Ahmad said such an incident was becoming a threat to the peace of the society and endangering the lives of citizens, hence the need for such to be put under check.
If it continues unabated, it is very dangerous, meaning we will not be free to participate in whatever we choose to do, even though the law has guaranteed us that right to be members of political parties and at the same time seek for any kind of office we choose to seek for under that same political party. So when people are being forcefully attacked as against carrying on with what they wish to do, it is not good for the system, it is not good for the country, it's apparently against the law.
He promised that justice will be served, knowing fully well that the judiciary remains the last hope of the common man.
In the wisdom of the Nigerian police, they were in court for a remand proceeding to remand all the four suspects pending. They said they wanted to go into further investigation, and outrightly too, in the wisdom of the court granted them bail under some circumstances, under some conditions, and until and unless those conditions are met, the suspects will still be in the custody of the prosecuting officers. And we are very sure, very firm and resolute that we'll get justice at the end of the day.
The four suspects who were earlier on administrative bail were granted bail by the court upon the fulfillment of the following conditions individually: to provide a second-class chief with landed property within the jurisdiction, or a serving or former House of Assembly member with landed property within a jurisdiction pending further investigation. The case was adjourned to the 8th of August 2022 for further mention.